Hi, this is Human Essence, and as I commute today, I'm going to be considering the wedding of Wendy Adelson to Dan Markel, and specifically a conversation that has been described between Donna Adelson and Ruth Markel. We see that there was a controversy at the wedding in that the Adelsons had not had a completely kosher wedding, and this was embarrassing and difficult for Dan Markel, who had guests who had to leave and get food outside. And we see that there was a conversation between Donna Adelson and Ruth Markel saying, how come Dan's like this when you're not? And this, I think, is a very telling question. First of all, it's like a mother in a playground saying, there's something about your child that I don't approve of. They're being difficult. So that's one part of it. It's actually an insulting question. The other part of it is that Dan Markel was a 30-something-year-old man. And one would not assume that all the beliefs of a parent would be the same as an adult child. An adult gets to decide their own political, religious beliefs, their interest in life. It's not a reflection of their parents, and it shouldn't be the same as their parents. But in asking this question, Donna makes it clear that she thinks that her children should have the same beliefs as her. And if her children became more religious or less religious or had different political beliefs, that she would be maybe responsible for it. So it's a level of connection that seems inappropriate and maybe something that would hinder an adult person's development. They get to be who they are from the time that they're children, and by the time they're adults, they should be fully developed people with their own ideas and making their own choices, particularly as Dan Markel was probably about 34 at the time, and so his mother should not have been questioned as to his eating habits or suddenly criticized for his eating habits and for him having a complaint that his requirements were not accommodated by the Adelsons. Another thought that I've had with regard to this case has to do with, again, the parents and what happens when your adult son or daughter gets married to somebody they don't know very well. We see from the beginning of this relationship that it was online, and the marriage happened fairly quickly. And they may not have known each other very well. And I don't think they really had a strong love for each other. Had they had a strong love for each other, their connection to one of each other would have played an important part in their decisions about their lives. But it seems that they were both still developing in their careers, and that may have been their focus at that time, which is fine. We see that Wendy wrote her unfortunate writing piece that became public, saying that, unfortunately, she said, I thought I could beat the system and marry somebody that she didn't feel a passion for. I don't think that's ever a good idea. because it takes a lot of love to do what one needs to do in a marriage, to be there for the other person, to put their needs in your mind at all times, and not to want to do anything to hurt them, and certainly not to see them as a competition, which seems to be something that was underlying this problem in this relationship. Thanks for listening. Then again, maybe my thoughts are wrong. Celebrate uncertainty.